32, Abby Landis. And the lady in the middle, number 42, Saskia Ludgate. Your officials for tonight's contest are Mr. Smith, Mr. Lyon, and Mr. London. We also wish a happy 80th birthday, Coach Yurton.
Welcome in, everyone, as we get set for opening tip. Columbia Crimson Tide, coached by former Solanco coach Tyrell Keys, taking on your Golden Mules. Lancaster Lebanon League Section 2 versus Section 1. Ball taken out of bounds by Columbia. Passed around. Shot by Alexis Dreggy, no good. Solanco will take over possession. 7:40 here in the first quarter. And again, in case you missed it, happy 80th birthday to Diane. Shout out from Coach Urig. Solanco works it around the key there. Ball is stolen. Dreggy goes up strong, fouled on the shot. She will shoot two. Foul's going to be on number 22, Lane Dolly. Dreggy short on the first attempt. She will have one more. One of two from the charity stripe. Columbia draws first blood, leads this game 1-0. And they pick up a steal to boot. Shot by number 13 is long. Dreggy with the rebound, puts it back in. Crimson Tide leads 3-0. Crimson Tide, nice defense there, trapping Gonzalez. Gonzalez works her way out and around. Dolly long on the shot attempt. Fortunately for the Mules, last touched by the Crimson Tide. Gonzalez will inbound, tries to find Ludgate, and the Mules will turn it over. Crimson Tide inbound to Dreggy. Tide work the ball around the top of the key. 24 with the drive, no good. Ludgate with the rebound. Dishes off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez works it down to cut. And the Mules set up the offense. Work it around the key. Ludgate, no good. Mules with 2 defensive rebounds, 3 defensive rebounds before the Crimson Tide are eventually able to come up with it. Brianna Crawley short on the three. Mules try to push the pace. Pass was attempted for Abby Landis, but the Mules will maintain control. Inbound here. Gonzalez to Landis. Landis back to Gonzalez, to Dolly, and the Mules with the turnover. Dreggy works it down. Ball last touched by the Mules. I don't think it was last touched by the Mules. Neither does Coach Uhrig, but they also didn't get called for a foul there, so it is what it is. Nice block by Ludgate. Gonzalez walks it up the court. Looks for Ludgate inside. Ludgate with a nice turnaround jumper. Gets the Mules on the board. Crimson Tide lead 3-2, 4:40 left in the first period. So Ludgate with a nice block and then follows it up on the other end with a bucket. Tide work the ball around the top of the key. Number 12 short on the three-point attempt. Finks Garcia corrals it. But to no avail, the Mules will take over here at midcourt. Cut will inbound. Cut throws it back across to Dolly. Dolly to Gonzalez. Back to Dolly. Dolly in the middle to Ludgate. Landis looks for her opportunity. Kicks it back out. Resets the offense. Inside to Ludgate. Ludgate with a good look, but it doesn't go. And a quick timeout there from Coach Keys. 3:50 to go here in the first. Crimson Tide lead 3-2. Couple of our scoreboard sponsors for you. CR Labs Family Restaurant. Daily Grind of Quarryville. Berkshire Hathaway and the Katie Hall team. Stewart Enterprises. And Dolce Vita Pizzeria and Grill. Thank you for supporting Solanco Athletics. Coming out of that timeout, Crimson Tide will inbound under their own basket. That'll be Dreggy bringing it up the court. Dreggy drives it all the way. Clear path to the basket. Crimson Tide up 5-2. Ball stolen from Landis by Ava Broom. And Broom comes through with the layup. So there's two quick buckets. And Coach Uhrig forced to use a timeout there as the Tide take a 7-2 lead. 3:19 left to go here in the first. And our two other scoreboard sponsors on the visitor side, Rhodes Energy and Susquehanna Ford. Again, we thank all of our athletic sponsors here at Solanco. Coming out of the timeout, Solanco will the side. Madison Wagner into Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Landis. Solanco saves that possession for the time being. Dolly back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez finds Landis. Landis with the bucket. Nice deep two. Cuts the Tide lead to 7-4. 2:45 left to go here in the first. Gonzalez gonna get called for the reach. Number 25, Aubrey Cyberlick about to check in. Dreggy will shoot two. First short. Cyberlick checking into the game for Landis. All of Columbia's starters still in. Dreggy 1 for 2 on that round. She is up to 6 points, leading scorer in the game. Gonzalez finds Wagner in the corner, back to Gonzalez. Dolly at the top. Dolly protecting the basketball, draws the foul. Foul's gonna go against number 23, Finks Garcia. Cyberlick to inbound to Gonzalez. Ends up in Ludgate's hands. Ludgate draws the foul. Foul on Columbia's leading scorer, Dreggy. Sends Ludgate to the line. Ludgate good on her first of 2. Landis checks back into the game for the Mules. Ludgate 1 of 2 there. Mules leading scorer with 3. Fortunate for the Mules there, after the missed free throw, they will maintain possession. Cyberlick inbounds to Landis. Landis pushes it around to Gonzalez. Back to Cyberlick. Cyberlick long on the 3. Gonzalez with the offensive rebound. Gonzalez inside to Ludgate. Ludgate no good. Cyberlick though, with a nice offensive play there. Doesn't come up with the rebound though. So the possession will go to the Crimson Tide. Dreggy running point. Tide working it around the outside. All the way back to Dreggy. Dreggy looks to drive. She dumps it off. Tough foul there. That'll send Crawley to the line. Foul will be on number 1, Jalen Gonzalez. As they say, ball don't lie. Crawley good with her first. Crawley good on both attempts. Crimson Tide lead 10-5. Minute 35 to go here in the first frame. Dolly with the drive and miss. Defensive rebound by the Tide. Tide push the pace. Crawley with the jumper from the elbow. That gives her 4 and the Tide 12. Dolly works it around to Landis. Landis looks inside but pulls it back in. Referee calls a moving screen. Foul. I believe it was on number 25. Aubrey Cyberlick called on the screen. And Cyberlick gets it on the defensive end as well. Picks up 2 quick fouls here near the end of the first. 53 seconds to go. Tide will inbound from underneath the Mules basket. Check that, 5 fouls on the Mules. Sends Finks Garcia to the line. Free throw is good. That's the first points of the night for Serena Finks Garcia. She hits from both. Columbia leads 14 to 5. Dolly to Landis. Landis to Harnish. In the corner to Cyberlick. Cyberlick looks for another 3. She's long. Harnish with the rebound. Tries to clear it out to Landis. Pass intercepted. Nice play by Dolly on the other end to turn it over. Cyberlick tries again. No good there. Nice play by Harnish to save it. Unfortunately ends up in the arms of Crimson Tide player. Kick out to 12. No good on the 3. Nice offensive rebound by the Tide. Bucket no good. Cyberlick picks up the rebound and knocked out of bounds by the Tide. 2.5 seconds here for the Mules. They're going to have to get a shot up quick at the end of the first period. Cyberlick inbounds to Landis. Landis gives it a go. 3/4 court shot, no good. Tide lead 14 to 5 as we get ready for our second period of play. First period there, mostly dominated by Alexis Dreggy. She's a freshman for Columbia, leading the team so far with 6 points. On the Mules side, Ludgate with 3, Landis with 2. That'll account for their 5 points in the opening frame. And again, if you're joining us late, a homecoming of sorts. Tyrell Keys, former Solanco JV coach, now coaching Columbia's varsity girls team. And a special 80th birthday. Shout out to Diane. That one's coming straight from Coach Urig himself. So here we are to start the second quarter. Tide inbound to Dreggy. Dreggy running the point. Looks to drive inside. She'll kick it away, take it back. Clearly the Tide's offense runs through her. She takes a jump shot from the free throw line, no good. Dolly almost comes down with the rebound. Unable to hang on. And that ball will go to the Tide. Inbound to Finks Garcia. She finds Dreggy. Dreggy no good. Ludgate towers over the defenders. Easy rebound for her. And the Mules have a chance to get a positive offensive possession here early in the second. Mules carefully work it around the key. Ludgate gets knocked down running a screen, and then I believe she was able to draw a foul. Finks Garcia is checking out. So I'm going to assume that foul went against Finks. Gonzalez looking for Ludgate, unable to find her, works it around a Cut. Cut hands it back off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Dolly. Dolly works it around, back to Landis. Landis resets the offense and drives. Looks to go up with the shot. Fouled by 24, Mariana Crawley. Nice shot and drive. Not sure why she's not shooting free throws there. It looked like she was clearly going up to the basket. So either way, Dolly will inbound. Inbounds to Ludgate. And Landis, unhappy Landis, stepped on the baseline. Aggressively gives the ball back to the officials. And that'll probably be a jump ball indeed. Dreggy and Cut battling it out. Nice defensive play there for the Mules to retake possession. Cut will inbound to Gonzalez. Ball knocked out of bounds by Brianna Young. So Cut will give it another go. Inbound to Dolly. Dolly to Gonzalez. Gonzalez all the way around the key, stolen by Crawley. And Ava Broom with the basket. 16-5. Turnover there ends up in the hands of Brianna Young. Crawley 3, feeling it, and it's good. That's a tough 3 midway through the second, and that'll give Mariana Crawley 7 on the night. Crimson Tide lead 19-5. Just under 6 minutes to go here in the second. Full timeout there by the Mules. Couple other basketball sponsors. DeWald Funeral and Cremation Service. Hers. Lancaster Aces. Susquehanna Ford. Reynolds and Shivery Funeral Home. The Katie Hall team of Berkshire Hathaway. Hershey Bros Transmission. Dolce Vita Pizzeria and Grill. The Ancient Order of the Croaking Frogs. Martin's Appliance. And our basketball tournament sponsor, 3 Ring Automotive Repairs. All right, back to the action. Mules inbound down 19-5. We'll see if they've recalibrated coming out of the timeout. Dolly to Ludgate. Ludgate back to Dolly. They're going to work it all the way across to Landis. Landis kicks it back to the other side to Dolly. Dolly to Gonzalez, inside to Ludgate. Ludgate. Foul on the floor. They're going to say that foul came just before the shot. That one probably more accurate than the previous Landis foul. It did take Ludgate an extra moment to get the shot up. Dolly inbounds to Landis. Landis to Gonzalez. Dolly with the baseline jumper. 19-7. Nice bucket there by Lane Dolly. Columbia works the ball down on the other end of the zone. Crawley called for traveling. So Solanco here looking for back-to-back possessions with points as they try to dig into that tied lead. Turnover there by Dolly. Tide work it down. Long two. I believe that was number 15, Bryn Bigler. Again, that was a extremely long two. Back foot might have been on the three-point line. Nice bucket there. As the Tide lead 21-7, 4:09 in the second. Wagner inbounds to Gonzalez. Gonzalez works it around to Dolly. Dolly inside to Ludgate. Wagner with the rebound, shot blocked, but the Mules come up with it. And that's going to be an over and backcourt violation as Gonzalez tried to find a teammate in the backcourt. So Crawley will inbound here for the Tide. Kickball there on Landis. They'll do that one again. Raleigh inbounds to Dreggy. Dreggy gives it back all the way in the corner. They're going to work it around the top of the key. Long three, no good. Ends up in the hands of Ludgate. Ludgate pushes it down. Dolly runs it. No good there, but the Mules come up with the rebound. And Wagner was clobbered looking for the foul, and she does indeed get it. Wagner good on the first. She'll have one more to go. Finks Garcia checks in for the Tide. And Harnish checks in for Ludgate for the Mules. Wagner second front rim. Mules come up with the offensive rebound. Landis kicks it to Dolly. Dolly to Gonzalez. Gonzalez back to Dolly. Wagner rotates to the top. Gonzalez has it. Kickball by Dreggy. And the Mules will inbound here on the near side. That'll be Wagner on the inbound as she does to Gonzalez. Gonzalez gives it up to Landis. official calls a foul on Madison Harnish. So that'll leave the ball with Columbia as Finks Garcia inbounds. Dregge brings it up the court. And that'll be an off-the-ball foul on number 11, Alexis Dregge. If they can get Dregge out of the game, that would be a nice boost for the Mules. Ball tipped, so there's no over and back. Dolly in a little bit of trouble with the trap. Turns it over on a pass attempt. Finks Garcia on the drive. Landis able to come up with the rebound. Landis pushing the pace all by herself. Dumps it off to Gonzalez. Pass inside to Harnish. Harnish draws the foul going up for the bucket. Harnish goes to the line, 2:07 to go in the half. Harnish good on the first. This next free throw attempt will have the opportunity to get the Mules in double digits. Harnish off the back rim, rebounded by Brianna Young. Finks Garcia will bring it up. Kicked over to Young. Back in the hands of Dregge. Dregge looks to drive with the left hand. I believe they're gonna get Wagner with the foul, we'll see. First free throw by Dregge is good. Second one is also good. Tied lead, 23-9. Gonzalez trap finds Landis. Landis inside to Harnish. Harnish with the easy bucket. Bumps Solanco up to 11. Dregge drives down, kicks it out. Three ball is good. Brianna Young, another one of those freshmen for Columbia. Landis works the ball down the baseline, spin move, up, beautiful play there. Landis says, give me the ball, I'll do it myself. 26-13. Mules just need to chip away with positive plays. Under a minute to go here in the half. Another three. Brianna Young feeling herself right now. 29-13. Had 6 points on the night. Dolly with a three of her own, no good. Rebounded by Finks Garcia. She pushes the pace the other way. Landis does not agree with the foul. Gonzalez checks out of the game. Another bucket by Brianna Young. That's 3 threes this quarter. Puts her total up to 9. She's now the leading scorer in the game. Landis long pass across the key to Dolly. Dolly short on the three. Bucket there for Harnish. Final seconds of the quarter. Landis has about 2 seconds to shoot it. And they're going to say she touched the line. 0.7 seconds to go here in the half. If I'm the Tide, I try to get the ball in the hands of Brianna Young. And there she is, close proximity. Ball to 23. A touch strong on the 3, and that'll bring us to halftime. Solanco down 32-15. Leading scorer at the moment is freshman number 12, Brianna Young, with 3 threes there in the second period. 10-minute break, and we will be back to you with the second half. Tide start with the ball in the second half. They'll be going right to left. Crawley's shot is no good, and it'll fall out of bounds. Cut will inbound for the Mules. Inbound pass to Gonzalez. Landis works it inside to Ludgate. Ludgate up and fouled. Foul on number 24, Mariana Crawley. That's her third personal. Ludgate will shoot 2. First shot is good. Bryn Bigler checks in for the Tide. Ludgate good on both of her free throws. Tide lead 32-17 as the Mules strike first here in the second half. Tide work the ball to the baseline. Basket is good. That was number 13, Ava Broom, with the baseline drive and jumper. Finks Garcia inbounds. Dreggy dumps it off and drives, works her way to the other side, gets possession of the ball again. Baseline drive, no good. Gets her own rebound and puts in the bucket. She'll be the first scorer to double figures. That's 10 on the night for Dreggy. Dolly to Gonzalez. Gonzalez back to Dolly. Mules work it around. Dolly almost loses her dribble, passes it off to Gonzalez. Mules content just working through the top of the key. Gonzalez, long two-point jumper. Nice bucket there. That's Gonzalez's first 2 points of the night. Lead for the Tide is 36-19 as we tick under 6 minutes to go in the third period. Tide work the ball around the top of the key. Finks Garcia drives. Nice pick and roll move there for the Tide. Finks Garcia with her second basket of the game. Dolly works it around to Gonzalez. Gonzalez inside to Cut. Cut called for the travel. That'll force a timeout call there for the Mules, as head coach Brian Uhrig wants to give it a talk. So with 5:26 to go here in the third, Mules find themselves down 38-19. Leading scorer in the game, freshman Alexis Dreggy for the Crimson Tide. On the Mules side, Ludgate has 5 of her own, at least a block and a few rebounds as well. All right, coming out of the timeout, Tide inbound under their own basket. Finks Garcia to Dreggy. Dreggy to Young. They'll work the ball around the key. Dreggy comes and picks it back up. Dumps it off to Ava Broom. And they keep working it around to her. Mules find themselves fortunate there as the Tide pick up the foul. Dreggy with a nice drive and bucket that will not count. Gonzalez brings it up, kicks it over to Dolly. Dolly to Landis in the corner, back to Dolly. Over to Gonzalez, works the ball around the key. Dolly to Landis in the corner. Landis fires a corner three. Ludgate with the offensive rebound and bucket. That's 7 for Ludgate on the night. Mules trail 38-21. Mule bench trying to rally the troops. Dreggy dumps it off to Bigler. Finks Garcia now with the drive. No good. Foul called on Garcia as she was going up for the shot. That foul will go against Abby Landis, her second of the game. Shot works its way around the hoop and falls. She'll get one more. Wagner's gonna check in for cut. Landis inbounds to Gonzalez. Gonzalez will run the point, kicks it over to Dolly. Landis calls for it underneath the basket, immediately trapped. Wagner tries to set a pick for her, and she gets fouled. Foul should be on Bigler, I believe. 1-5 is what they called. That'll be Bigler's 4th foul. Dolly inbounded there to Landis. Landis gave it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez traveled. Finks Garcia will inbound. Gives it up to Dreggy. Dreggy's gonna work the point as she's done all night for the Tide. Pass to Young. Young to Broom. And Broom fouled by Ludgate on the shot attempt. Ava Broom's first of 2 is good. Columbia leads 41-21. Second shot off the front rim. Landis boxes out, rebounds, drives it all the way herself. Rebound results in a jump ball. Landis was going to the glass there with a mission, just strong on the layup. She was going down the court about 20 miles an hour. Nice inbound pass to Ludgate. Ludgate turnaround jumper is good. Ludgate leads all Mule scores with 9. Second overall in the game with 9. Leading scorer is 10. Pass inside for Columbia to Finks Garcia. Ludgate with a defensive rebound. Complete game out of Ludgate tonight. Pass for the Mules to Dolly. Dolly side rims that 3. Defensive rebound there by Columbia. Dreggy finds Bigler inside Bigler baseline. Young's three, good. Rattles around before dropping. That's her fourth three of the game. 12 points for Brianna Young, all coming from downtown. Basket by Dreggy there, no good. Rebound to the Mules, kicked up to Landis. Landis tried to go behind the back to Ludgate. Pass stolen. Dolly knocks the ball away from Dreggy. Out of bounds, Mules. Tide will inbound. Dreggy inbounds. Three, no good. Wagner unable to come up with the rebound. She compounds that by fouling Finks Garcia. Garcia front rim on the first of two. Dreggy checks out of the game. So if the Mules want to strike at any time, now is the time. Again, as Dreggy checks out of the game, Finks Garcia hits the second. 7 points on the night. Tide lead 45-23, 2:07 left in the third. Landis inbounds to Dolly. Worrell checks in for the Mules. Just touched the ball there, has it again inside. They tried to work the ball down to Landis, unable to do so. Harnish also checked in for Ludgate. Nice steal by Abby Landis. She had free reign on the basket there. This time the layup is good. That's 6 points on the night for Landis. 45-25. And a travel there. I believe that one will go on Crawley with the travel. So Worrell will inbound here to Dolly. Works the ball up the court. Kicks it back over. In the corner to Landis. There's going to be an off-the-ball foul on Solanco. There was a push off the ball there. So Tide inbound going right to left. Crawley gives the ball to Broom, works it back over to Crawley. Crawley with a drive and shoot into traffic, able to draw the foul. That foul will go against number 20, Natalie Worrell. First of two for Crawley, no good. Dolly checks out of the game, Gonzalez in. Crawley's second attempt at the two is good. Mules inbound, Gonzalez will bring it back up. Under a minute to go here in the third. Gonzalez called for the travel. Mules started this third quarter pretty strong. Few sloppy plays here though. A couple travels and a couple bad fouls, and they are still in. A 19-point hole. Driving shot, no good by Finks Garcia. She was looking for the foul. None called. Gonzalez behind the back, gets it across midcourt. Works it down to Landis. Landis by herself in the corner. Good open three, does not fall. Wagner with the rebound. Kicks it out to Garcia, to Worrell. Worrell to Wagner, short. Harnish heads up play. Bucket no good. Another nice rebound for the Mules. And a jump ball. And there with 0.4 seconds to go in the quarter, Landis was reaching in for a jump ball. Fell to the court in pain. Not quite sure what happened. Both of their backs were to us. Either way, Madison Harnish has free throw shots to shoot. Harnish no good on either of those foul shots. I'm sure Landis would like to shoot them herself, but she's out of the game, being looked at by the training staff. Hope she is all right. Again, I'm not quite sure the nature of that foul, but Landis, tough kid, immediately down on the deck in pain. Referees taking a moment to discuss here. Again, 0.4 seconds to go in the third. Worrell will inbound. They're going to have to get a very quick shot off. They inbounded to Wagner and just did not have enough time. So at the end of the third period, Columbia leads 46-25. Looks like Ludgate, Cyberlick, and Cut all checking back into the game to start the fourth. Here we are, final 8 minutes of the night. Solanco down 21, 46-25. Mariana Crawley will inbound. Inbound is to Dreggy. Columbia rolling with basically their starting crew still. Nice steal there by Gonzalez. Columbia ends back up with it. Dreggy at the top of the key. Over to Ava Broom. To Crawley. To Finks Garcia. They're just slowly working the ball around at the top of the key in no real hurry here up 21. That'll be a foul on the Mules. set the offense. Dreggy in no rush. Bigler all the way across to Crawley, and then Dolly picks up the defensive rebound, kicks it over. Cyberlick, good looking 3 attempt that time, no good. Ball stays with Solanco. That was probably Cyberlick's best look at a 3 tonight. Just off the rim. Crawley inbounds to Dreggy. Dreggy running the offense, finds an easy look as she just drives around the outside of the Mule perimeter and has an open lane to the basket. Dolly inside to Ludgate. Ludgate no good. Nice defensive rebound by Cut. Nice rebound by Ludgate. Ludgate unable to get it to go. That would have put her in double digits for the evening.
Take a charge. Take your feet and take a charge, Lane.
And Crawley just mows over Lane Dolly. So Dolly will pick up the foul. Finks Garcia will inbound from the baseline. Deep inbound to Crawley. Crawley drives in again. Picks up another foul, same tactic. This time it goes on the offensive side. Crawley picks up her 4th foul. So the Mules and Tide trade quick fouls there. Gonzalez over to Dolly. Dolly looks inside to Ludgate. Ludgate, nice drive, picks up the foul. She'll have a chance to get into double digits tonight. Sitting at 9 with 2 free throw attempts to come. And that's a 5th foul there for number 24, Mariana Crawley. Ludgate good, that's number 10 for Saskia. Exceptional free throw shooting there. That gives Ludgate 11, and she's 1 off the game lead, as there are a few members of the Tide sitting at 12. Dreggy works it over to Young. And Brianna Young, automatic tonight from 3. 15 points, all threes. That's 5 of them if you're counting at home. Dolly with a 3 of her own. Cut with the rebound and the shot. Cyberlick with the rebound and the shot. Ludgate grabs it. I don't know how there's not a foul called there on Ludgate's shot. Clearly interrupted. But some nice defensive scrappiness from the Mules, as Cut, Cyberlick, and Ludgate all with offensive rebounds on that end of the court. Regardless, Tide now with the ball. Dreggy to Broom. Gonzalez with a nice play on an attempted steal. Touches the baseline, though. Figs Garcia will inbound. Looking for Dreggy. Gonzalez able to poke it away. Smart play there, though, by Dreggy, though, blocking Gonzalez from getting back to the ball. 4:56 to go in the fourth. Tied lead 51-27. Dreggy will bring the ball up, dumps it off to Finks Garcia. Finks Garcia in the corner. And Dreggy with the bucket, giving her 14 on the night, one behind Brianna Young. Dolly works it around, gets it inside to Ludgate. Ludgate, nice turnaround. And she lays it in. That's 13 of her own. And for my money, that should be the offensive scheme right there. How can we get the ball down low to Ludgate? Finks Garcia in. Nice defense there by Cut. Nice defense there again. Ludgate's got it, dumps it off to Dolly. Dolly, nice attempted look inside to Cyberlick. And the Mules are going to send in a full, fresh 5, clearing the bench. So you'll get Worrell, Harnish, Wagner, McKenna Herr, and I think maybe Gabby Getshell. Harnish there is going to get called for the foul. That's 3 on Harnish. And again, Uhrig unloads his bench, gets in fresh players. Columbia content to go with their starters. Up 24. .3:14 to go here, clock stopped. Tied lead 53-29. We welcome you to join us tomorrow. Solanco wrestling against McCaskey. Scott Perdue will have the call for you. And then we have a special Saturday broadcast due to the snow day. So we'll have some Saturday basketball action. The ladies take on Ephrata. I believe that one will be at 1:30. Wrestling tomorrow against McCaskey at 7. And if you haven't caught a wrestling broadcast yet, Scott Perdue, best in the business. You will learn a thing or two that you did not know going into that one. So here we are, final 3 minutes, tied inbound. Finks Garcia dumps it off to Dreggy. She gives it to Young. Young in the corner, another 3. This time no good. That's been a rarity this evening. Harnish comes up with the rebound. Kicks it over to Worrell. Over to Herr. Herr with a 3. She's short on that one. Defensive rebound by Finks Garcia. And a nice aggressive jump ball play there for the Mules. Mules inbound. Harnish up to her, kicked back out. Mules carefully surveying the landscape. Worrell no good on the three. Nice pick of the pocket there by McKenna Herr. Unfortunately, the ball goes out of bounds, but a nice heads-up defensive play in transition. Finks Garcia will inbound. Nice heads-up play there by Worrell, and then she gets bumped in the back by Dregge. I'll give them this down 24 late in the fourth. Solanco is never outworked. They will go to the final buzzer. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Tide. 1:39 to go. They will inbound under their opponent's basket. Nice block there by the Tide. That was number 40, Tamira Walker, freshman, with the block. So we have 1:30 to go. That'll be the 5th foul for Solanco. And that'll put the Tide in a bonus now. Each subsequent foul, they will be shooting foul shots for the remainder of this game. Finks Garcia no good on the first. Garcia good on the second, and Finks Garcia will check out of the game, into the game for Columbia is number 21, Williams. Herr to Worrell, ball inside, kicked back out, back inside. They're working it inside out, trying to find the open shot. Herr resets it to Worrell at the top of the key. Kicks it back out, open three look, no good. Defensive rebound by Williams, and Williams subsequently travels. So she'll statistically get on the board with the rebound, but then the turnover with the travel. Amina Williams. Dregge checking out of the game for the final time. Into the game, number 5, Maddie Redding. Columbia with a deep team here. A 16 players roster. Crimson Tide inbound, under a minute to play. Nylea Rivera with the drive and shot, no good. Harnish attempted a defensive rebound, no good. Lanisa Parker will inbound. Worrell comes up with the ball. Nice bucket there for the Mules. Number 41, McKenna Herr. Tide lead, 54-31. And they're gonna play till the final buzzer. you could easily just wrap it up and call it a day. That's not in the Mules vocabulary. Dumps it off to Worrell. Worrell short on the three. And there you have it, folks. Hard-fought game. Columbia was hot from behind the three-point line as Brianna Young, 15 points, all threes. You take away those 15 points, you have a ball game. And that'll do it, as mentioned, tomorrow, varsity boys wrestling against McCaskey. Saturday, for the matinee, weather pending, Solanco v. Ephrata. We'll see. It'll either be me or Zach Snyder calling that one. For the Golden Mules.